but then in South Africa, there's just a whole wider issue as well about breeding lions in captivity, which is where the bigger problems come in. That I was like semi-aware of, but didn't know the scale that it was happening, basically. I think it's like it's just a mess. In South Africa, anyone can breed lions. Like if you have land, you can breed a lion. That's all there is to it. You don't need any qualifications in like husbandry or conservation or anything. Like you could just get a lion and start breeding it, and it's like, that's mental. And there's like, I think it's estimated to be about 200 parks or 300 parks in South Africa breeding lions in captivity. And we were told they would be released into the wild, but that's not true. Like a captive bred hand-reared lion can never be released into the wild, and has never been in history. And as soon as I asked for proof as well that they had been doing that, and they just couldn't provide it to me. And it's like, if you're the only park in the world that's successfully releasing captive lions into the wild, like you would want that all over the news. You know, you'd be screaming from the rooftops about it. So that was another thing. I was like, why are they being so weird and secretive about that? So I mean, this all happened in 2 weeks. You know, it was there was other issues on the park from like a personal perspective. Some of the staff members were just absolutely horrible, like totally rude to women. Like me in particular, I've got tattoos, and they were really derogatory about me having tattoos. So I just felt completely uncomfortable the whole time I was there. Within like the first week, I knew something was up, basically. And I messaged a few charities that I found online, and they were like, look, you're there now. You've only got a week left, so just stay there, take pictures, do what you can, and then leave and come home. You like, to paint the picture, I was 21 at the time. This was the first time I had travelled on my own. And you're literally in the middle of nowhere in South Africa, and the only way you can get anywhere is if the staff members are taking you. And I already thought like the staff members were not my kind of people. They just weren't very nice people. And the reviews of the park that I was on TripAdvisor, there was a few reviews of people saying that they had spoken up while they were on the park. And one girl in particular was taken into the office with two of the rangers who are like staff members that look after the lions, and the owners of the park. And they shut her in the office and they searched her phone, basically, because they found out she'd been posting negative things online. And I heard that and I was just like, right, well, I don't want that to happen to me, obviously. And it was really, hostile is just the word. It was a horrible, horrible atmosphere to be around, especially when I already had like issues with some of the staff members based on things that they had said. So I just thought, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. And as soon as you start asking questions, they do give you answers, but they're so well rehearsed. And as soon as you start like digging a bit more, they're just so suspicious about why you're asking it. And there was an issue as well with something that I had tweeted before I knew all of this. I tweeted something while I was there, and deleted it within a day. And they knew about that tweet. They brought it up after I deleted it. So I was like, right, okay, so I was right. And you were looking at my Instagram, my social media while I was there. But that was a whole nother issue.
That seems a bit weird.
Yeah.